Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the Gears Pro Circuit New Orleans Open. I am here ready to kick things off again with my friend Colin here. We're getting ready to jump into a great game here. OpTic Mexico taking on Elevate.
And I'll tell you right now, I'm really excited for this one because Elevate's a team I think is going to fly under the radar, give a lot of people a lot of trouble. But Latin America OpTic Gaming, they just came off a tough loss to Echo Fox, and they are going to have to bounce back big time here.
And it wasn't necessarily a close matchup at all. That was a 2-0 sweep from Echo Fox, and there's a lot of people that might have had different opinions based on their team, but they have showed up properly here so far, especially taking out that new OpTic team that everyone has had high hopes on so far. But we are going to start things off here on Harbor.
He's going to stop and wait to see these rotations, though, first before he moves in or not.
And it looks like he was going to wait to see if anyone was coming out of spawn to take him by surprise. Tries to get the break, but instead doesn't and pushes out. Instead of getting the break, he actually pushes out to get the kill and gets taken out. And there you go with the trip cap domination. He had the stop, and he ends up pulling back just a half a second too early. And right now, on the top side of the map, one of the members that was holding it down, going down, that's actually exclusive, taking out Avarice to finish it off, to make sure that he can now maintain the top end of the map. As they overlook both of these hills, if you hold that top side of the map, you're guaranteed to have a better rotation, better control over these home hills while it's A, B, and C, as opposed to D, E, and F, where you're going to have a little bit longer of a range to try and travel from that spawn to break it. But right now, OpTic Mexico in position, only a couple seconds off that trip cap domination, and this is a huge fight. Decenite able to clean up Sneaky on that, excuse me, and getting ready now to make the rotation with his team, as they're only holding down the B hill now and just need to finish off these last few kills. That's all 5 down for Elevate, and now's their time to get on the board. This is actually going to open the door for a lot more plays to actually come together here. As you can now see, 2 of the marks is both picked up now from each team, and they're fighting over the sniper at the top side here of the map, trying to fight all the way through the smoke. Adverse now with the right-hand advantage, moving up into that div right there to make sure he can push around for the up A, but no one is there, and he's actually has Decenite in a great spot to actually push him down the stairs, but they did not see Sneaky coming up from behind, and now he's going to most likely be on Decenite's heels as he's trying to make a push to C, but instead actually holding it back, making sure he can secure that sniper and giving it to his partner Firearm. I don't even think Decenite knows that there's a man coming up. That's Sneaky. He had no idea. What an amazing play by Sneaky to stay out of sight and make that happen. If they can catch them off guard, so far they've made it a point that they are going to take advantage and make the most of it.
Also to highlight from the other team, Exclusive with the double-double. They got 11 kills, 10 downs. Exclusive is doing his job wherever it's needed.
The double-double, I love it. You can see now kicking off with none other than Decenite to start things as he goes to that wench, pushing through the smoke and getting a kill on Sneaky, getting the double in the smoke. Didn't even see them. Firearm, though, was able to shut him down, luckily, because if Decenite ran through him, I believe that was another trip cap in OpTic Mexico's favor. But right now, he goes down, and they're going to have to regain control here as Decenite started off the fight, and it looks like Monkeys was able to finish. He knew that their push wasn't coming yet by Hezi, so he throws it on his back, but then regains control of that same position, loads it up, getting ready. Multiple members of Elevate coming. He's waiting and hits the shot at the corner. Now, immediately, as soon as they hit the shot, all of those members of Elevate started to back up or stop in their position. They know that there's still 1 remaining, counting the amount in there. And oh, bro, what a beautiful play there by Monkeys. He was going to take the shot, saw Decenite make the flank, held that shot just a second longer, still holding. Look at the patience by Monkeys. I love that. Knowing he only has a single shot left, still not using it, and doing everything he can to utilize all of the weapons in his inventory.
Look at this. He's still holding the shot. Every time Firearm turned his back to him, he said, I'm not going to fire this. I'm waiting for you to get somewhere that I'm guaranteed to kill. And it looks like a triple cap might come in. Chaos goes down. 3 seconds. Nobody's going to get off spawn in time. Map 1 goes in favor of Elevate.
That was so impressive by Elevate to come out and do just what a lot of people might have not expected from them. They thought that OpTic Gaming Mexico was going to come in here and maybe just completely blow things out of the water and do the opposite of what happened against Echo Fox. But right here, it looks like the confidence might be a little shaky. I'm not sure. Or it could just be that Elevate played that well.
We're going to see what map 2 is going to be here. Forge, Blitz, and I love this pick by OpTic Mexico. If it was them, if it was Elevate, I'm not too sure about it because OpTic Mexico loves this map to death.
Also, with OpTic North America doing as well as they are, they're 2-0 in their pools. What does that say about the Latin American OpTic Gaming? You know, they might put pressure on themselves that they know that they need to step it up right now and live up to that name.
Let's take it on into Forge Blitz. We're going to see if OpTic Mexico comes out swinging like I predict they will. I'm going to go ahead and say OpTic Mexico makes it 1-1, and we got to go to a map 3.
And that's something right there. He also had himself kind of backed into that corner there. He had 3 members coming at him, so it might have thrown off his concentration a little. He might have got a little scatterbrained and wasn't sure exactly who he should have honed in on there. Right there, though, Sleeper's coming out of nowhere, taking out Sneaky and Exclusives for the double. And Xenon now trying to make sure this isn't a triple, but he gets hit from the back with Decenide there in a perfect position. They are now maintaining a great control of the lower part of the map, and it looks like Firearm is by himself as they're coming out of spawn just for the moment, with OpTic only a second away. Make that 5 seconds away from a trip cap domination here. Sleeper's now trying to get those kills there, but all members of Elevate coming out of spawn, and it looks like they're going to be able to fight them off and also make the push towards the B hill to get that also down for the break.
If you see now on the scoreboard, Sleeper 16 kills, Adverse 13, Dezenite 11. They're spreading it out. Nice little spread on the sandwich, baby.
And there you go with the block at the incinerator being placed. So that's essentially not going to be a non-play for the remainder until something else changes here into the second half. So right now, you can see the center hill though, the D making sure that everyone makes the push here on that mid hill to try and secure the boom right here. With Sneaky though, trying to get around and make the flank, but the overkill meets him right to his face. Monkey's able to hopefully get a double here, but get some crosses from his friends there on the top side. And with all 5 down for Elevate, this is not looking good with OpTic Mexico quickly coming in here and taking control. Wow, Adverse coming around with the flank. No idea right there, and able to take out the man holding down on the button position. Adverse, though, able now to help out Exclusive as he picks up a double kill. And right there, the boom still on the ground. Xenon taking it, barely getting out of harm's way, but then getting down at the last second. 2 members of Elevator down, and this is a great position now for OpTic to try and make the cleanup. But Adverse, though, as he was holding that position at the top, gets pushed, and Hezi is overtaking the button now. Looks like now he's getting the man in position for the crosses, and it's not apparent who has that boom at the moment here. It might have actually bit off spawn for the meantime, as that is going to be it for OpTic to pull off the 7-1 victory here on Forge Blitz.
Let's jump back in, though. Escalation on lift. Let's get it, Trooper.
You can see, though, he was trying his best to try and stay alive to see if he could stay alive to get that trip cap. There was no way it was going to happen, though, with all eyes were on him in that moment.
Adverse trying to take a little off the top of Xenon. He misses just above the hairline right there, but he does drop the sniper. Now Xenon with the sniper in his hands, he's going to try to have to rotate out of here and help one of his teammates. He knows that he's getting called out. 3 members OpTic Mexico.
God.
Go on ahead, take it, baby. You saw it too.
Woo! Xenon with the swipe on that full scope, taking out a member of OpTic Mexico, looking for the dub here. Let's see if he's going to be able to do it. They know that sniper's looking at them, though. Do they know exactly where? You can see, though, he is waiting for the shot. He doesn't want to give away position yet. Right there, he does shoot, but that man, Sleeper, was already dead to rights. You can now see Xenon backing up. They know he has sniper, and they want to make sure they take him out, so he's not going to continue to be a nuisance. Let's see if he's able to get another shot. He wasn't able to line it up perfectly as he's getting crossed. Ooh, and Xenon making a very, very interesting move there, trying to push up, but he did know that he had members of his team to help him out. That cross at top rock is getting very annoying right there. It looks like that now with all 4 members here of Elevate, they're going to make that push and try to stop Dezenide there in that perfect position. Oh, Dezenide getting it down, though, and able to get 2 downs. Oh, my God, he was able, it looked like, to almost pick up a triple kill. Sleevers, though, was the man, though, to finish off the remaining members there. And now Xenon is the man to come out, though, on top of that battle royale.
But OpTic Mexico is out here to prove a point. That loss to Echo Fox, it's not determining who we are. It's not the definition of what we wear.
And Dezenide, I love, still leading the team. 8 kills, still leading the team in points because of how many caps, how aggressive he has been to get into the position that he needs to go. And look at Xenon getting the lower end of that fight and still pulling off the victory. And look at how aggressive he is being here, getting the double kill and finishing off Chaos in the process. But just a frame before Monkeys was able to get him in the back and secure the sniper rifle.
And they placed the dually hammer burst down. It was the same kind of dually hammer burst on Harbor that we saw earlier that I think really gave Elevate the chance to do damage, to get the downs, and to keep control rounds.
Yeah, and the best thing about the hammer burst is how effective that is with just those 3 shots. It's not even a weapon that you might even want to just full focus on one guy. Hit a shot into one guy, hit a few shots into another guy, because that gun can be so annoying with just a couple hits. It's something that'll push somebody back and completely throw them off their game if they're in the middle of a fight.
It's not like a gnat flying around your head, ladies and and gentlemen. That hammer burst is like a full-blown Louisiana mosquito, and I've met a few of them already this week.
It's definitely guaranteed to run into a few of them, and especially you have such a cleanup now coming here with 3 members of OpTic Mexico. Make that 4 winning their 1v1s here, leaving that 5 members down of Elevate, and OpTic Mexico is going to take this 6th round, and it looks like now, with only 1 to go, you could just be right on your prediction. The crosses from Hezi were able to back them up, and he was going to clean up that kill right there. You see another kill cleaned up. The crosses are coming in beautifully right now for Elevate, and they know exactly what needs to be done. But you can see now, looking all the way across that D hill, making sure they hold F. None of the members of OpTic are going to run all the way through B Street. You can see now the rotations are coming around to the opposite end now of the map. As you can see, multiple members of Elevate posted up in a glorious position to try and maintain this spot.
Xenon with the snipe in his hand. Hezi
Got the haircut on him. He had no idea there was a man at the top rock waiting with the sniper. That Xenon yet again. As you know, he has been just doing work with that so far. Not only headshots, hitting body shots, making it look beautiful out there. And now still with that spot up there, nobody making the push. Getting a body shot across on Monkeys, putting it in him in a bad spot as well. And now almost getting another shot. And here comes Desanite. He really wants to take out that sniper, but actually got himself taken out in the process. And now, what an amazing control that Elevate had in this round, fully dominating here almost, and there's the trip cap to win and get back on the board.
It looks like we're going to go 4-1, and that 1 member of OpTic Mexico, same side as 3 members of Elevate. That is a mismatch if I've ever seen one.
And yeah, you can see now OpTic's going to try and take advantage of that mismatch though from the opposite end and see if they can maintain control of the mid-hill, but they still don't have the mid-hill cap, so that might have not been the right play for them. Adverse down, and he actually cannot get saved. Hezi making the run up there as Exclusive is there as well. That is the sniper that you saw Hezi just pick up on the ground there. That is amazing as they were able to drop that on the ground and still get him, especially when he downs another guy with the body shot. How effective that they are able to not only scoop up that sniper, use it to their advantage that well. Amazing how they're able to just flip things around right now. How scary are they looking out of the bat right now?
Oh my God. All of a sudden it's like, oh my God, guys, the lights have been off this whole time. Let's go ahead and turn the switch on. He cannot get a shot to land.
Very close. Looks like they were brushing the shoulders of those members of Elevate across the map, but instead of taking those super long-range shots after missing 2, he definitely wants to move it up a little bit closer, getting the swipe, getting the 4-point, and then finishing off with a back-to-back M-bar shot on Xenon. Xenon getting shot twice with that as he tries to go make into that run, but it's actually going to leave OpTic now up to them to try and finish this off. They already have 2 of those spots. Just need to secure the F. This is it. 1 hill remains between OpTic and this victory. Let's see if they're going to be able to maintain the spot. Exclusive, though, is able to get a kill. That's 2 now down for OpTic Mexico. Let's see if Elevate's going to be able to maintain a little bit more of this control as now they finally deplete the E hill and make it open for grabs.
He's going to make sure that Firearm does not pick up that Marksa. He said, let's go ahead, swarm this hill. 3 seconds left. 2, 1, and that is game, ladies and gentlemen.
And that was something right there in that final round right there. Chaos with that M-bar. Just beautiful because, like you said, you know, not only is he going to make that first shot, that body shot, he had all the confidence in the world with that weapon. He didn't pull out a secondary weapon to finish off that kill. He just charged that up again, fired it off, finished off the kill. They ended up winning it all 7-4.
I absolutely love it. And on Echo Fox, you've got guys like Icy, you've got guys like Fran, and you've got a guy like Kenny who wants it so badly. And I cannot wait to see them perform yet again today, try to get that 2-0.
Without a doubt. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. We are going to take a quick break, but we will be back with more action here live in New Orleans.